Innovations and technological advancement are becoming more widespread as they occur at a very fast pace. Many of the technologies that we predict will define the future have already begun to touch our lives. However, recent breakthroughs of technology in many fields indicate that these technologies will have substantial implications for our daily lives in the future, frequently in unexpected ways. You are watching YouTube channel. Today's video is all about new technologies that will change the world. We will talk about the top 5 emerging technologies that will shape the world in the near future. So, stick right to the video if you are a technology enthusiast. Getting started with number 1, we have 1. 3D printed meat. Printing meat technology has the potential to be extremely useful in the future. Redefine Meat, an Israeli firm, has developed an out steak that mimics the texture, flavor, and appearance of genuine meat, all owing to 3D printing, which was engineered to duplicate the muscle structure of beef. They can 3D print 10 kilograms of protein per hour by combining soy, pea beans, beetroot, nutritional yeast, and coconut fat with a high-tech method to replicate the characteristics and texture of animal-based oak chops. The plant-based steak is high in protein and low in cholesterol. Redefine Meat has digitally mapped more than 70 different sensory variables, including cuts, texture, juiciness, fat distribution, mouthfeel, and more, in collaboration with premier butchers, chefs, food technology, and taste experts. Would you try this type of meat? Let us know in the comments. 2. A waterless fire extinguisher. This innovative and unconventional method of extinguishing fires with sound was developed by 2 individuals who had previously studied electrical engineering in the United States. The idea that waves can put out fires, namely bass frequencies in the range of 30 to 60 Hz, is not an entirely novel one. There was no portable fire extinguisher that had been designed or manufactured yet. During their final year at George Mason University, Seth Robertson and Vivian Tren claimed that they came to the conclusion that they would approach their studies and work with sound waves in a manner similar to that of Thomas Edison. After using each setback as an opportunity to learn something new, they had developed a prototype that worked successfully. The acoustic fire suppression technology is both effective and environmentally friendly. And the devices never need to be refilled. Although the technology behind the gadget was initially designed with residential fires in mind. Yet there are a variety of different contexts in which this technology could be useful, including wildfire settings and automobile shops, and firefighting drones can also be installed on top of fire vehicles. 3. 3D house printer. In the United States and other affluent countries, there is already some experimentation being done with the construction of houses using massively sized 3D printers. 3D printers would be a giant leap forward in the developing world, where limited infrastructure makes shipping in materials a challenge. These 3D printers print structures using locally sourced materials such as clay, sand, and local fibers, which eliminates approximately 95% of the material that must be transported to a construction site. This developing technology has the potential to create tough shelters in distant areas that are in desperate need of housing but do not have any viable transit networks. The end outcome may prove to be a game changer for countries that are typically left behind otherwise. Also, for Mars colonization, these types of printers will print the shelter for humans before their arrival. 4. Reproducing living robots. Xenobiotics, a live, self-healing robot made from frog stem cells, has been developed by scientists. A human body can accommodate these machines, which are millimeter thin. Walking and swimming are no problem for them. They can also go weeks without eating. These are completely new forms of life. Stem cells are unspecialized cells that can differentiate into a wide variety of cell types. For the most part, they don't resemble either a robot or an animal. This is a new form of masterpiece, a living programmed creature. Unlike traditional robots, these machines don't have glitzy gears or robotic limbs. Instead, they resemble a squirming pink mass of flesh that is constantly on the move. Because the biological machine can do things that ordinary steel and plastic robots cannot. Also, some bots have holes in the middle for transferring pharmaceuticals or treatments. These robots are less hazardous to the environment and to human health in terms of biological machines. Clean up radioactive waste, collect microplastics in the seas and convey medicine into the human body are just some of the possible uses for these robots. Since these nanobots may last for days or weeks without food, they're perfect for delivering medicines to the body's organs and tissues. These robots can also help researchers learn more about cell biology, which could lead to future breakthroughs in human health and lifespan. 5. Healing buildings. Worcester Polytechnic Institute researchers build self-healing concrete. They're using a red blood cell enzyme to build self-healing, 4 times stronger concrete. This extends the life of concrete structures and prevents costly maintenance. Concrete is the most used man-made building material. It's used in bridges, high-rises, homes, sidewalks, and parking garages. When exposed to water, concrete becomes brittle and breaks. Researchers have long attempted to encourage concrete to mend itself and prevent small cracks from spreading into larger fissures or holes. Self-healing concrete might extend a building's life by 20 to 80 years. Your house shouldn't fall apart. Therefore, you should not have to worry about your house falling apart. This technology will be in high demand in the future. So these are the top 5 technologies that change the world. So, this is all for today's video. What do you expect the future to look like? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked the video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.